Oh,
Well, hello. Good afternoon and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Health Solutions is taking a break from our regular podcast duties today and not interviewing everybody, but we wanted to check in with all of our listeners and viewers because without you, we would not be able to keep doing this. And we really enjoy reaching out to you guys. So we're going to try to just keep up with you over the holidays and keep things going. So what we want to do today on Health Solutions is we wanted to just talk about what we're grateful for. That's what we're supposed to be celebrating during Thanksgiving is gratefulness. And the original Thanksgiving was, Janet, you want to tell us about the original Thanksgiving? I know you used to teach the kids about that.
well, I didn't teach them everything about Thanksgiving, but I think the whole purpose for the pilgrims to celebrate Thanksgiving is just to be thankful for the blessings that God has given us and what that meant, whether it was food or actual gathering together with people and celebrating the fact that life is important to be celebrated. And I think joining together was one of the things that they did in the original Thanksgiving. So to talk about what our family is thankful for and what I'm thankful for is we've been blessed over the years with many people that have been brought through our lives. And I'm thankful for those relationships. I'm thankful for each person that God has given us. And whether it's a short period, whether it's a short visit that we have with someone, or whether it's a long term visit, we're just thankful for the people that God puts in our lives. Do I remember everything about the first Thanksgiving? No, but the thing that stands out, especially after the past couple of years, is how important our relationships are with others in our lives. And I hope that you have a blessed Thanksgiving and that you are able to share that with people that you love.
Well, thank you for that update, Janet. I'll tell you what I'm thankful for. I don't think Janet said it, although she did tell us about the people in our lives, but let's be a little bit more specific. My son and his girlfriend just left here, and we were thankful for the food that we were eating. I, of course, ate way too much, as many of us do as Americans. And stay tuned for other episodes because I will teach you how to eat better after the holidays and how to recover from that. So, but also, yeah, the people in our family. I mean, I can't be, I can't really say being thankful without speaking about my family because my family is all in good health. My kids are, and and speaking of that too is my health. I'm thankful for my health. I mean, without good health, we don't really have anything. And that's one thing that we talk about on Health Solutions with Shawn and Janet Needham is how important our health is. Janet, you want to talk about health?
Well, I think we always focus on in our brain the physical health, which is extremely important. But I must say that our mental health is very important too, and how we are able to stay healthy in our mental health is to be thankful for one, to count the blessings and look at the good and not focus on things that are bad, because some things we can't control. And I will share one sweet story that I was blessed with this week that I'm super thankful for, as we have a renter who has been with our business for many years. And she reached out and just thanked Shawn and I for all that we had done for her. And her passing words was, "I love you." And so it made my whole day, that somebody cared enough to be thankful that I was in her life and that she shared the words. So I'm hoping that that we can use kindness and words that bless other people throughout the rest of the holiday season, because humans are meant to be with other people. We're meant to share and live together. And if we are blessed with people who can give us those special words that make us feel good, then we are rich.
And that is so true. And we really are. We don't realize in this country how lucky we are, because being thankful for, Janet saying that we're rich, and just let's remember this. I had a discussion with a doctor a few weeks ago, and he is from Africa, and he's been in the States for quite a while now. And he reminded me, actually, just some conversation. He had some good stories too, but I just reminded him that, if you woke up this morning and you took a shower and you had hot water, you are richer than 85% of the people in the world. Now think about that. I know as Americans, we complain a lot about whether it be taxes or the economy or who is president, who isn't president, and who really cares. What really matters is that we be grateful for what we have, because in this country, we have freedom and liberties like no other country ever. And we have riches like no other country ever. There's been some disadvantages of that, but in reality, our country is more prosperous than any country ever, and we should really, really be grateful for that. So, speaking of health, I'll give you a couple tips, and follow me over the next couple days, because I'll be giving you some other workout tips and health tips for eating. But it doesn't matter. Did I eat a lot? Did I eat turkey? Somebody asked me yesterday. One of my team members asked me yesterday, said, "So how, Shawn, are you going to eat healthy for Thanksgiving?" It's like, really, honestly, it's when we think about healthy eating, it's really about portion control. And turkey is not bad at all. Too much turkey, sure. Would be bad. Too much gravy, bad. Yeah. And of course, potatoes and carbs get a bad rap these days, but are potatoes bad? No, of course they're not. And of course, being from Grant County, the number one potato producing country, number one potato producing county in the nation, I better be happy to be eating potatoes, right? And it's just too many potatoes that are bad. So, we just have to be mindful of what we eat and how much we eat, and our eating should probably be focused around our exercise or our activity. Looks like we have another comment. I'm going to stream that. And Wyvette Pennington, hello, Wyvette. You're thankful for all of your family and for your lifelong friends. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Thank you so much. And Stacy, I did stream yours earlier, but I didn't say hi to you. I did respond to you, but happy Thanksgiving to you, Stacy. Thank you for your comment. So if anybody else has any comments or questions for us, we would love to answer that. We would love to hear what you are thankful for during these holidays. Janet, what else are you thankful for? I know you've got a lot more than just what you said.
I do. Well, finally, probably the last words that I want to say is that
the last words. You want to get done with this or what?
Is that I am very thankful that we still live in a country where we can worship and where we can gather and we can actually be with people, because I know Shawn's been talking about physical activity and food, but our connections with humans is super important. And if we didn't have that bonding when we're first born with our mother or our parents, we wouldn't survive. So hopefully everybody is able to make an effort to stay connected to other people in a positive way. And I feel very strongly that we have to be very diligent about that, especially after the last couple of years where relationships have been strained and things have kind of came in between that. So I just pray for that for each and everybody, that we can have good communications and good relationships with other people in our lives. God made us that way. We have a heart to be with other people. It's part of what is in us as our DNA. And so I hope that everybody is able to do that over this holiday.
Well, thank you for that, Janet. And let's see, there's Adam. Well, hello, Adam. How are you doing, Adam? Hopefully you are having a wonderful Thanksgiving with you and your family. And I love your little one. He is so cute. And Carl Duvall has a comment. Carl, I'm thankful to be alive. Yes, sir, you are. Carl, you have been inspiration to many. You have shared your story on our podcast a few times. In fact, we're going to have you come on again and share your story. But yeah, as we all should be thankful to be alive. Really, one of the first things that I should be thankful for is just that God gave me another day, that we got up and we have another day to fulfill our mission. So we have a lot to be thankful of just to be alive. Thank you, Carl, for that comment. And Janet talked about this a little bit, but Stacy, hopefully you're still watching and listening. Thankful for Jesus. And if you want to put some more comments in there about that, Stacy, about the details of that, we would love to hear about that. So thank you for your comment. And anybody else commenting, anybody else watching, have any questions for us, let us know. I will tell you another thing that I'm thankful for is I talked a little bit about my health, and my family's health. That's very important. And if you have followed me for very long, you know that I have been on a health journey. And let's see, it would be almost 12 years ago now. I was definitely obese and headed down the wrong road for health. But I will tell you that I think that I was put into that journey for a reason. And I've been able to turn my health around and hopefully inspire others to do the same. And, what we eat, how we exercise, how we sleep is so important for us. And that's one of the reasons we do this podcast, is to educate and empower individuals to take charge of their own health. Janet, what other things are you thankful for?
Well, probably haven't said this enough, but my mom just turned 84. And last Sunday, I was able to spend some time on the phone with her and listen to her. And, life is such a journey. Normally, if my mom was not in assisted living, she probably would be out at her house cooking.
Yeah.
And so I have to say I'm very thankful for the upbringing I had and for the parents that I had in my life, because the older I get, the more thankful I am for what they had done for us as children, but also giving us a work ethic and how to live your life happily. And through the pandemic, I hate even saying that word, but through all this, my mother has had huge challenges. She moved into an assisted living right before all the lockdowns happened. And so what was a joyous occasion for her to be involved with other people turned into being locked into four walls. And her journey has been really difficult. But when you talk to her, like I spoke to her on her birthday, she was excited for life. She was excited to have cake with her friends at the center and to go out with her family and be able to spend time with them. And I didn't hear how bad her situation was or how terrible things were. She was just talking about how excited she was and how happy she was. And so kudos to my mom for everything that she has endured, and all the people that probably have very similar stories out there where they're in their supposed golden years and they felt like they were a prisoner.
Yeah, it's a sad situation. We've actually had a podcast episode on that before about, how we've locked elderly down in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. And that's definitely not something that we should probably be proud of or grateful for. So Stacy wanted to elaborate. Stacy, thank you for your comment. She talked about thankful for Jesus. She says, he has honestly saved me in my life too many times to count. He has physically saved my life at least 4 times. So, kudos to that. And a lot of times, Stacy, we don't recognize that. You obviously recognize that, but if we all open our eyes up, and we can probably see that also. So we just have to open our hearts and open our eyes and our hearts to him, and we will see that also. So who else is online? Who else has any questions or comments? We appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Thanksgiving as much as we did. So I started my Thanksgiving this morning with a workout, and I'm going to end my Thanksgiving with a workout because I got to burn off all those extra calories, right? So, and tomorrow we're going to do our little tradition of getting a tree, decorating a tree. We're going to get a live tree. And why do I get a live tree? Because if I get a live tree, then I get to use my chainsaw to, make that fresh cut, so it'll soak up water better. It's really just a reason to use my chainsaw, honestly. So, thank you all for tuning in today. We really appreciate you guys. Monday, we have a great podcast coming up. We'll follow us over the weekend. I'll have some workout tips and some eating healthy tips. Monday, let's see. I'm trying to think. Who do we have on the podcast? Oh, yeah. We have, this is a perfect one. Great timing, right? We're all feeling a little bit guilty by how we ate today, right? Well, you know what? Don't feel guilty about it. I talked a little bit about mindful eating, and just be mindful of like, okay, you ate too much today. Possibly, maybe not. But if you did, then just be better tomorrow and the next day. One day is not going to be make or break. So that's what mindful eating is. It's like, well, if you didn't eat good this day, then eat better tomorrow. But Monday, perfect timing, right after Thanksgiving. I know it's a very difficult time to start dieting, and I don't even like that term. It's really a way of eating. It's not really dieting. All of us have a diet, and all of us have a way of eating, actually. But diet, it has a bad connotation, so I like to use the term way of eating. So Monday, we have Dr. Michael Turner on. He is going to be on our podcast again, and he is going to talk about healthy weight loss strategies. So you don't want to miss that. Monday, as always, we stream live 12:30 to 1:30 Pacific Standard Time from the Mosaic Professional Pharmacy. So don't miss that one. And don't be afraid to keep commenting and keep telling us what you're thankful for. And also let us know what kind of guests or what kind of topics you would like to see or hear. As long as they're healthcare related, we will definitely look into that. So thank you guys for tuning in today. We really appreciate it. Tune in Monday, and have a happy Thanksgiving from Health Solutions with Shawn and Janet Needham. Thank you so much.